The Intermediate Guide to Microsoft Excel 2013. This Little Piggy Goes to Market, Part 2. Another Computer Mama Guide. Microsoft Excel has formulas to handle different kind of data. In the first lesson, we worked with text data and how to combine or format the text. In this lesson, we're going to focus on using date and time formulas because businesses do run on date and time. Yes, it does make a difference when I send out that invoice and when I get paid. The ribbon we're going to focus on is formulas, and specifically we're going to look at formulas, date and time. There is a sample file that you can download and follow along. When you click on the sample file, depending on your browser, you will be prompted to open or save. Please save it to your hard drive. Then, when you are ready, start the program Microsoft Excel and open that sample file. Okay, let's look at the data. Column A is all date. Column B is all text. This is the name of our products. Column C is the money. It is formatted for accounting. This is all on the original data sheet. We also have sample sheets for each one of the products. For example, there's a pig sheet. And there is also a summary sheet that added up all of the products together. The text function is an example of what was done in part 1 of this lesson, working with text to combine and format the text. This lesson is going to work on the original data, and we're going to make a copy of it. So right-click Original Data, left-click Move or Copy, check to create a copy, and then click OK. I have a new sheet called Original Data. Go ahead and double-click the new sheet Original Data and rename that one as Date Functions. Very good. This is what we'll work with. Businesses run on dates, and often it's very important to figure out what day, month, or year. So I'm going to start in cell F1 and put a label, and then click on cell F2 for the formula. Go to the Formulas ribbon, click on Date and Time, scroll down and find Month. When you click on Month, the function arguments will open. In our sample spreadsheet, the date is in cell A2, and I can see that the formula result is 7, and this makes sense. The 7th month is July. But look again. This is noted as a serial number. Computers think in serial numbers. That's how they calculate date and time. It's the first thing you do when you set up a computer or phone is tell it what day it is. Very good. That's the month. You can double-click the autofill to set that down. The goal of the next lesson is to create a reference date and calculate how many net working days are between this reference date and the dates that I have in column A. Go ahead and click on G1 and type in a label for the reference date. Click on G2 and let's start the formula. Go to Formulas, Date and Time, click on Date. When you click on Date, the function arguments will open. This is a fill-in-the-blank form, so type 2015 for the year. Type 8 for the month. Type 1 for the day. This is August 1st, 2015, but I see my formula result shows me the serial number. Click OK. What do you see? Microsoft Excel displays that serial number as the real date, August 1st, 2015. Double-click the autofill handle to fill down that date. Very good. Click on H1 and enter a new label. This label will be net working days for the new function. Click on H2 and let's start the formula. Go to Formulas, Date and Time, scroll down to Net Work Days. When you click on Net Work Days, the function arguments will open. There's a start date and an end date. In this example, the start date is the data in the A column. So click on Start Date and then click on A2. That's a serial number. That's what I see. Go to the end date and click on row 2. The end date is in G2. So it'll be the difference between G2 and A2. How many network days, not including Saturday and Sunday? Click on OK. What do you see? I see that there's 23 network days between August 1st and July 1st, not including Saturdays and Sundays. Double-click the autofill handle and fill that down. That was dates. Let's try time. How many hours or minutes are there between the start time and the end time? Let's start with the labels. In J1, type start time. In K1, type end time. In L1, type duration. The data is going to be in time, not dates. So I'm going to select the data first and format it. Click on J2 and K2. Then go to Home, Number, and select Time. Okay, let's try it. Click on J2 and type in a time. It has to be in the time formatted, so it's 8:30 space AM. Type in the end time in K2. It's 5 o'clock space PM. All equations start with equals. My cursor's in L2 and I've typed equals. Click on K2, the end time, minus J2, the start time. And when you click enter, what do you see? It looks like it's formatted as 8:30 in the morning, but we could change the number formatting. Go to Home, Number, and click on More. When Format the Cells opens, you'll notice that we're in a time category. Go ahead and choose Custom. It's at the bottom. And when you choose Custom, there are many ways to format time, money, and dates. Scroll up till you find HMM, and then click OK. Now what do you see? Not bad. It looks like there's 8 hours and 30 minutes between the start time and the end time. Very good. We'll call this the end of this lesson. This is another Computer Mama Guide. And thank you for coming.